mentorship. Many men gon' need ministers. I'm aiming them. Enemies, I'm the enema. I'ma on them just like my keys. Drop my. Keep confidential, it's consequential. Philosophies unidentical. I'm not into ya. My Siamese brother Benjamin. That's how I stick to him. These diamond bees, all VVs. I call them Vivica. Skating underneath a bridge. Stay hustling as it is. Make money, feed the kids. Ain't nothing in the fridge. Wake up, repeat the sins. I need a 10. Stay muddy to the lid. 800. Eat a.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister.
Yeah.
This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gon' give her some. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Never lied in my rhymes, you can go ask Jennifer. That's my mom's name. I create and find change. My mind frame ensures that forever I'll reign.
I wanna live working shifts and bathing in my sweat. It's Friday and I'm patiently waiting for my payment. Working deposit all straight to savings. Milking the clock, advertising a dream we were chasing. Didn't involve call centers, I kept on telling I would be the best I was slept on. I put my 2 weeks in, I'm throwing the jets on to the leather on my tail falls all Teflon. Was picking on me, but I was like 6 then. 6 years later, I was bumping the then. Lord willing that I make it leak how my wrist been. Back when all the homies fully loading the then. Every bar's easy money like I was 6'10". Words prolific, they swear I'm writing with Nip's pen. Whipping the black hoopty, a fifth of the is out. It's lost in the world, still trying to figure it out. But
I've been rolling around with some real. You see that Nintendo come out the window. We ain't playing like Nintendo. We some real. Yeah. Keep playing no games. Keep playing no games with none of this. Keep playing no games. Still can't complain. Still can't complain. Too none of that. We some real. Keep playing no games. Keep playing no games with none of this. Still can't complain. Still can't complain. Too none of that.
Still in the field with it, it's getting much harder to live. The only thing that I've been dodging is God in the bid. Collect calls to my mama, my father, his kids. Cause that kind of time to do is much harder to give. Seen a fatherless kid, his eyes wider than mine. By the look of his Jordans, he was barely getting by. I asked, where you wanna be when you turn 25? He turned around, looked up at me and told me alive. Resonated at the time, it had me in doubt. A must-see was all I had when taking this route. Stressing daily like how long will it take till it sprout? Reality, most of us wasn't making it out. Only took a phone call to summons the apes. Fellowshipping on the block, outcoming the grace. Was dice games 40 to the face. We just wanna escape from Crenshaw to 108th. Wait.
I've been rolling around with some real. You see that Nintendo come out the window. We ain't playing like Nintendo. We some real. Yeah. Keep playing no games. Keep playing no games with none of this. Still can't complain. Still can't
Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Lightning and the Detroit Tigers. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you, singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Javier Baez. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
Just about set to go now. Starting on the mound in this one, Spencer Turnbull. What do you look for here?
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
And here it comes. Luis Robert takes one off the outside here.
First pitch, 7:08.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, second pitch of this game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Next offering upstairs. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second, and it bangs up against the wall. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Leori Garcia up to the plate. In the air, left side. Baду makes the catch, and there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Singy, the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases, and so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
And you look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective. Look for long pitch counts, grinding out at bats, and really barrels to the baseball because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these guys to sprint.
He checks his swing, and that's a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Throw, and they got him. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Bottom of the first. And on the hill today, John Park. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Now one missed.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Line drive, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Akil Baddoo at the plate now. Looks at one down below the zone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. And that one off the outside edge. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
This one popped up. But there's no play. That's an infield single. And it drops in. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a bloop hit behind third right there. And that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to. And the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
And here is Spencer Torkelson. First pitch just misses. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
There's the strike. And now the lefty. And 1-2. Reyes over at second. Baddoo at first with no outs. Stays alive.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
The pitch. On the ground to first. Could be 2. Over to Anderson. A 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
The batter now, Javier Baez. That one hammered center field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. We move on to the second here at Comerica. No score. Back here at the ballpark, here's Eloy Jimenez.
Leading off for the Lightning, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
And a pitch. That's in for a strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Kicks and deals. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Next offering is in for a strike. How much were you aware of the umpire's scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Here's Tim Anderson. Good contact guy, good defender. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Count 1-0.
Second inning here, no score. Next offering is downstairs.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Here comes the pitch. Swing, and that one hammered down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. That was a moonshot. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Batting sixth.
Now, Gavin Sheets.
Gavin.
And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one wrapped foul. Next pitch is downstairs. Kicks and fires. On the ground, right side. Castro collects it. Gets it to first. And now 2 gone.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
A.J. Pollock at the dish. First offering, and it just misses. And a pitch. And a foul ball. And a pitch. So now 1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Next offering is in the dirt. The pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
The catcher.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Yasmani Grandal in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The 1-0. And there's a ball.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
At the belt and fires. Outside corner, there's a strike. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
And the righty deals. Out to short. Baez picks it up. They get the force. And that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the switch hitting outfield. Anthony Santander.
The right fielder, Anthony Santander.
The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss. Here's a 1-1. Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6. The second baseman, Willie Castro.
This is Willie Castro. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. That one's in there, 0-1.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting 7. The catcher, Eric Haas.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Eric Haas. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 1. Two outs. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. A wind and a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. And that is that. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 1-0. New inning getting started. And now Yoan Moncada.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
0-1.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next offering misses, and the count 1-2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
The 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Right side. And there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert
now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. In there, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. The punch out there, 2 down.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Leury Garcia. In there for strike one. And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. On the ground, and it gets by him.
Now that designated
Man aboard, and here is Devers. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Check on the runner. Back in safe, really close. Garcia off of first with 2 away. Next pitch off the plate, and that's ball one. And here it comes. There's a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Third out. Here's Riley Green. Enters this one with the 7th best average in the American League.
For the Tigers, the designated hitter, Riley Green.
Park back to work. Ball one there.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The wide to kick the pitch. Here's a strike. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Left field. And that one hops the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
He's been swinging it really well. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now batting Jamer Candelario.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Jamer.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
The pitch. That one well upstairs. And that's ball one. Runner leads away at second. Up the middle. Garcia gloves it over to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Up next to the Tigers, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Victor Reyes now at the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And that's in there for strike one.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
That's hard hit on the line. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. Runner tags for home. In comes the run from third. It's 1-1.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Akil Baddoo up now for the Tigers.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
That hits the dirt. 1-0. The wind of the pitch. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. Left-hand batter waits. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Tied up here in the early going. That one in for a strike. 2-2. And he deals. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
2 down, nobody on. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. On the ground to the left. Slings it across. That ends the frame. On to inning number 4. All tied 1-1. And welcome back. Start of the 4th, and now Eloy Jimenez.
For the Lightning, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
The pitch. Misses off the plate. Ball 1. And a pitch. Good eye right there.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Count 2-1.
Kicks and deals. Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. Eloy Jimenez leaves the yard. His 23rd of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
In there for strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Santander racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
And here's the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Singy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yep, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
Now that can happen when you're trying to dive out over the plate so you can control the outer half. Very difficult to get out of the way of good velocity in.
Pollock, the next to hit, takes ball one. Sheets, the base runner at first with one out. Next offering is down low.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Here comes a pitch. And that's in for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
In the air out to center. Reyes racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Now here is Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1. Chop to the left side. Throw on to Torkelson. That takes care of Grandal. That's the third out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back. Now at the plate, Spencer Torkelson.
Leading up for the Tigers, the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
The pitch. And that misses off the outside edge. Kicks and fires. Fought off foul. The 1-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sheets takes it to the bag, and a quick out, number 1.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Javier Baez.
Now it's Javier Baez. First offering misses the mark.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
One now. Good eye right there. Smash to the left side and foul ball. And the pitch. And another ball.
Really good two-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Up the middle and base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, right fielder.
One down. Anthony Santander at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
0-2 now. He swings and fouls one off. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other
Now
way,
back,
but that time a little anxious.
Willie Castro up now for the Tigers. Grounded out his first time up. First pitch, and he just misses. Pickoff throw. Baez back in safely. The pitch. 2 balls, no strikes, the count.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
This to center field. Diving, makes the grab.
Great diving catch to end the inning after the pitcher battles through a tough one. That'll fire up the dugout. Time to go hit.
Back at Comerica Park, here is Moncada.
Leading off for Chicago, the third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
And a pitch. And it's fouled away. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Racing, makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
And now it's Luis Robert. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. On the ground to third, and that's just foul.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Next one misses. 1-1. Righty delivers. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Baddoo makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Leori.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Leori Garcia. 1 for 2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Hit on the ground to Candelario. Sends it to first. That's out number 3. Back here in Detroit, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Eric Haas.
The catcher, Eric.
And here it comes. Strike on the inside corner. The wind and the pitch. That misses. And 1-1. And now the lefty. And it is 2-1. There's a strike. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The wind of the pitch. That one missed. The big lefty turns, kicks, steals. Got him swinging. 1 out.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Batter, the designated hitter, Riley Green.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Enters this one with the 7th best average in the American League. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Foul ball there.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Left-hand hitter waits. Lined into right. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman,
Jamer Candelario up now for the Tigers. That one's in there, 0-1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Next pitch is inside, and the count even 1-1. And he deals. Tapped on the ground softly to short. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Tigers fail to make any noise, and our score remains 2-1. And welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the DH, Rafael Devers. Turnbull back to work. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Gregory Soto getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Alvarez warming up as well. And the 1-0. Now 1-1. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. Homer number 25 of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Spencer Turnbull out of the game, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. New pitcher for the Tigers, Jose Cisnero, and he'll do his best to keep this close.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Eloy Jimenez now. He's already homered in this game.
Now batting, left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
First pitch, not close. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
At the belt and fires. Going to count 1-2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
And now it's 1-2. Look out.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And the righty deals. Stays alive. That one missing inside. Three-two on the way. And down on strikes. One down.
I guarantee he's going to check the tape on that last pitch when he gets a chance, because he thought it was ball 4, and he wasn't wrong. I mean, it was a close pitch. Definitely not an easy call, but especially after a long at-bat, that'll drive you crazy getting rung up like that.
Now it's going to be Tim Anderson. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And the first offering is not close. And a pitch. And now 2-0.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The pitch. And there's the strike. The 2-1. That one hammered left field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet guys are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
So up next, Gavin Sheets. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
And in scoring position with 2 away. And now the right fielder, A.J. Pollock. And that one fouled off. Sheets on at second with 2 down.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Victor Reyes.
The center fielder, Victor Reyes.
The wind of the pitch. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing.
Now
Got a
batting,
pitch you could get
left
the barrel
fielder.
on and lined it into
Left
center
field.
for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Akil Baddoo. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The lefty, the 1-0. And there's the strike.
1-1.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Move to first, and he's back standing. One and two here. And now 2-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch has popped up. Moncada under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he
Now
missed it
batting,
right there. And I'm
first
telling you,
baseman.
he is going to be frustrated with
Spencer.
himself until his next at bat.
Torkelson.
So digging in, Spencer Torkelson. And that's in there for strike one. Bullpen activity starting up now. Dominic Leone appears to be getting loose. Crick getting loose as well. Fastball in for a strike. That's strike two. The pitch. And that one missing low.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Up the middle, and it gets by him. Robert to third. The tag out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Javier Baez up now for the Tigers. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Kicks and deals. On the ground. And foul ball.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And that one gets away at the plate. Now a throw to first, but back easily. The pitch. Swings through that one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
The 2-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
So 2 down. Anthony Santander up now for the Tigers. First offering, and it just misses. That's inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second, 2 down. And a pitch. And delivers outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That one out to right. Squeezes it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Tigers strand a pair, and they still trail it here, 3-1. Gregory Soto on the pitch here, and this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
65. Gregory Soto.
Welcome back. Now here's the switch-hitting power threat, Yasmani Grandal.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And here it comes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he takes a strike. Next pitch is outside. Good eye right there.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
The wide to kick the pitch. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Here is Yohan Moncada. Ground ball right side, and it gets by him. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And now the center fielder, Luis Robert. First offering misses the mark.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
No strikes.
No outs. Runners at first and second. Next pitch is inside. 3 balls, no strikes.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And the pitch. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Full count now. First and second here, no outs. And there's ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
The second base.
Leori Garcia getting ready to hit. In there for strike 1.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Oh, and 1 now. Grandal on third. Moncada on second. Robert on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And now the lefty. Grounded to third. Could be 2. To second, there's 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Pitch misses. 2-0. Runner at third. 2 away. The next offering misses. Ball 3. And Devers hits that one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors and a man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Lightning leading this one 4-1. New pitcher on now, Dominic Leone, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. Back at Comerica Park, digging in, Willie Castro.
Leading up for the Tigers, the second baseman, Willie Castro.
And the pitch. In for a strike. That's strike 1. Popped up. Garcia puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 1 away.
The catcher, number 13, Eric Haas.
And here's the catcher, Eric Haas. In there, and it's 0-1. Ball one there. Kicks and fires. And that's outside. Righty delivers. And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, you can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Green up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. The 1-0. Looked like it was a little bit up.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Righty to the plate. There's a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Fouls one off. 2-2. And the right-hander deals.
Counter ball, 3-2.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Haas around third. He'll score for 2 now.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. So up next, Jamer Candelario.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. And it's second. And now 2-1. Good eye right there. Runner at second here, one gone. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way out.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Kyle Crick, trying to protect this lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitches Kyle Crick.
Victor Reyes a chance to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Pitch misses inside. Ball one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
One out. Runners at first and second. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. 2 on, 1 out. That's off the mark. 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
The 2-1. Upstairs. Green, the lead runner, out at second. Candelario at first. 1 gone. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
It's a hitter. You don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Right-handed reliever. Popped up.
Up next to the Tigers, the left fielder, Akil.
So 2 down now, and here is Akil Baddoo. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he deals. That's ripped into the outfield. And gone. He sends it out of here. His 11th of the year, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-4.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson.
Up next to the Tigers, the first baseman, Spencer.
First pitch just misses. Two down, nobody on. There's the strike. That's a strike. And the righty deals. Got it. That's the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joe Kelly. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Joe Kelly.
Back here in Detroit, we go to the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
For Chicago, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
And a pitch. There's the strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Andrew Chafin, the closer, is getting loose. Next pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2. the tying run at the plate. Not close with that one. 2-2. Here comes the pitch. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tim Anderson, for the 4th time tonight. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 1. At the belt and fires. And he grounds one back up the middle. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it. So really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming in as the pinch runner, Adam Engel. 1 down, runner at first. And here is Gavin Sheets. Kelly keeping him close. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. First pitch, and he just misses. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Next offering is in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Kicks and deals. That catches the corner.
Count 1-2.
Left-hand batter waits. And a swing and a miss. That's the second out. Now it's the right fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. And the 1-0. Engel on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jose Ruiz. It's his job to keep his team in the game. Jonathan Scope. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here. Bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Javier Baez.
Leading up for the Tigers, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
The pitch. Now one missed. Pitch misses, and now 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
The pitch. That one misses, and that's ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And that's ball 4.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So digging in, Anthony Santander. Ruiz checks on first. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Next pitch downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Burr preparing to come on if needed. Baez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. Anthony Santander knocks one out. His 16th homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-4.
With this guy's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
And up next for Detroit, Willie Castro.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Willie.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And a pitch. Hit hard, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
New arm out of the bullpen, Ryan Burr. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And next up for the Tigers, Eric Haas.
The catcher, number 13, Eric.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner leads away at second. And now it's even up.
Ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third. No outs, runner over at third. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And that's the first out.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Next to hit, Riley Green. That one's in there, 0-1. The pitch. And it's even up. Ball evens the count. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
And next to hit for Detroit, Jamer Candelario.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. First offering misses the mark. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 7-4. Andrew Chafin enters the game, and he'll work on holding this lead.
Number 37, Andrew Chafin.
Back here at the ballpark, and now the right fielder, A.J. Pollock. The Lightning in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
The pitch. And takes low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And now the lefty.
2-0.
And misses inside. The pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now Yasmani Grandal, the switch hitter batting right. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. On to first. That takes care of Grandal.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. In there, and it's 0-1. One out and a runner at second. Next pitch misses outside. And now it's even 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. Baez picks it up, whips it to first on the run. And they're down to their last out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Luis Robert, the next to hit. First pitch just misses. And another ball. Pollock on third with 2 out. Bounced up the middle. On to first, ball game. And the Tigers take the series opener here at home.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaum. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left